countdown commences. For the 12th time this year, the Raiders have a shutout. And for the first time ever, they'll be headed to Milwaukee to play for a chance at the state title. Your Kiel Raiders are the 2022 sectional final champions.
The rebound, Pierce Arts, and the Raiders are going to run this one out. This one's over. He said goodbye. The Raiders are regional champs. Oh my goodness, 75-68. Kiel has won their first regional championship in 10 years. My goodness.
Do we dare squeeze for a win, Mitch?
Yeah, that's a tough decision to make.
Got some speed on third base. Third baseman playing even. Blatz delivers. That's exactly what they're going to do. Harlem, there! It's game over! The Raiders win on a suicide squeeze from Daniel Schmidt. It's going to be Shizzle. 3 from the logo. It's no good. Edelman's going to clear it and bring it home for the Raiders. Their first regional championship since 2008.
And with that, Madison, Wisconsin, you better get ready. So for the first time in school history, the Kiel Raiders will be moving on to state.
It has been a wonderful ride to be a part of, and guess what? We are coming your way next Thursday, Madison, Wisconsin.
The clock strikes 0 and it's official. The Kiel Raiders are going to Madison.
.51 degrees on a brisk Friday night from Fifrick Field, home of the Kiel Raiders, as we bring you Division 5 Level 1 playoff action between the Kiel Raiders from the EWC and the Peshtigo Bulldogs from the Packer-Lynn Conference. We welcome you to the booth. Miles Detroit alongside Derek Meyer tonight. And Derek, safe to say I'm excited for this one. Kick off the football playoffs this year and 2 good teams to start it off.
Yeah, I mean, how can you not get excited about playoff football? We got a great matchup here tonight, kicking off the first game of the playoffs for both of these teams. And, you know, tonight it's win or go home, so a lot on the line.
Absolutely, and for Kiel, coming with a few injuries, so that'll be something to note as we go along here tonight. And us, you know, possibly starting a historic, you know, playoff run. They're a dangerous team. We know the offense is good. They're ranked number 2 in D5 in the state, so if you're Peshtigo, you better be a little nervous. So what does Kiel do to, you know, kind of start that historic, possibly playoff run here tonight against Peshtigo?
Yeah, I think it just got to continue what they've been doing all year. You talked about the high-powered offense that they have, come into the game averaging almost 47 points a game. You know, defense only allowing 15 points a game for a pretty good point differential. And I think it's all going to start with the offense putting up points and then letting their defense just kind of run around the field.
Absolutely. And for Peshtigo, they come in 3-6, 3-4 in conference play, 5th in the Packer-Lynn, losing to a few teams: Coleman, Aconto Falls, Sturgeon Bay. So we know they've struggled in the regular season. What do they do to, you know, try and upset Kiel? Can they take advantage of some of the injuries tonight, and how do they shut down that run game with Bryce Gullickson tonight?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's going to be a tough game for Peshtigo. You know, they're not a high-scoring offense, only coming in scoring 9 points a game, but they are coming off a victory last week at Oconto, 13-0 win, and you know their defense did a really good job. You know, looking at the stats here, their defense forced 1 fumble and 6 interceptions on the defensive side of the ball. So they really, made their, got the victory on the defensive side, forcing those turnovers and, putting their offense in a position that they could score.
Absolutely. It's going to be a tough matchup, like you said, and Peshtigo got their hands full tonight. 9-0 Kiel taking on 3-6 Peshtigo as we kick off the 2024 WIAA football playoffs. We'll step aside and come back here from Kiel Raider Radio.
As with most other things in life, the key to achieving your long-term financial objectives is preparation. Your goal may be to protect your family during your working years,
or guarantee your own retirement security. These things won't happen by accident. It is important to map out a strategy that will help you meet those goals. The good news is that it is never too late to start. Of course, preparing your financial future can be intimidating. Luckily, you do not have to do it alone. Putting your strategy into action starts with a simple phone call to your local New York Life agent, Todd Oleg. You can find Todd on the 300th block of Fremont Street in Kiel. Todd brings knowledge and expertise to help families and businesses in Kiel and surrounding communities achieve financial success. He looks forward to seeing you soon. Go Raiders!
Sargento is now hiring general production roles starting at $24 an hour at their new location in Fond du Lac County. Award-winning benefits, tuition assistance, and a 401k plan that ranks among the top 1% in the U.S. Work for a leading national brand right in your community. Go to careers.sargento.com and apply today. Sargento, your passion, our culture.
Go Kiel Raiders! Premier Financial Credit Union proudly supports our hometown teams. With offices in Kiel, New Holsting, and Chilton, Premier Financial Credit Union is your hometown community credit union. To learn more about the credit union difference, please visit yourpfcu.com. Are you looking for someone to build you your new house, or maybe remodel your old aging home? Maybe you need some small work done, like installing a storm door or a new window. Those little home improvements that you just can't find the time for, or maybe you just don't know how. Well, Albright Again Home Improvements has you covered, where no job is too small. If interested, give us a call at 920-894-7507 or shoot us an email at albrightagainllc@yahoo.com. Located in Kiel, call Albright Again Home Improvements for all your home improvement needs.
At On Point Financial Group, we offer a straightforward, holistic approach to building financial strategies focused on you, your schedule, your circumstance, and your objectives. Whether you are preparing for a milestone life event like retirement, sale of a business, or simply looking for financial protection for the future, On Point Financial Group promises to offer you a new level of attention, insight, and guidance.
We got smoking good ribs, wings and pizza, Parker John's. Sides made from scratch, hickory smoked meats, yeah, Parker John's. Come on down to Parker John's for pizza or barbecue. Smoking daily just for you. We got smoking good ribs, wings and pizza, Parker John's. I'll see you down there, it's the place to meet ya. Parker John's. Parker John's.
Two teams fighting to advance to the Level 2 section of the WIAA 2024 football playoffs to take on the winner of Kewanee and Brilliant. Tonight we bring you the Raiders, who sit 9-0, 7-0 in conference, first in the EWC, and the Peshtigo Bulldogs sitting at 3-6, 3-4 in conference play, and 5th in the Packerland. Kiel coming in as a 2 seed in the sectional, Peshtigo coming in as a 7 seed, and like we mentioned on pregame, this is a tough Raiders offense. They're ranked number 2 in D5 for a reason. Peshtigo is definitely going to have their hands full tonight.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, last week you saw it on the ground with Gullickson, rushing for 5 touchdowns. Velker had 2 through the air. 1 caught by Zorn, 1 by Hunter Pitson on that 60-yard reception. And then on the defensive side, I mean, it was senior night, and those seniors came to play. 4 interceptions, all by seniors: Zorn, Trey Bartz, Bryce Gullickson, Ben Kingbaum as a linebacker, and then 2 forced fumble recoveries as well. So Raider defense, came to play last week against KLC.
Absolutely, and you got people like Brady Bortz coming in last week with 4 tackles, 2 assisted tackles, and 6 total tackles, 2 sacks, and a blocked kick. So, definitely some weapons on this team, and Peshtigo, like we said, is going to have their hands full. Some injuries tonight for the Raiders. They do not have their starting kicker, Emmett Langenfeld, out with tendonitis in his hips. Edward Lemieux has been out for a while. He's got a concussion. He will not be starting tonight. Some people coming back. We have Owen Schmidt is back on the starting roster. Don't know if he'll play tonight or get those full minutes, but definitely some pieces gone, but some pieces coming back as well.
Yeah, I mean, we kind of hit on the Raider offense and the Raider defense. And, I mean, you mentioned that Langenfeld, out with an injury. And last week, Velker kicked for, first time all year. He made 4 out of the 5 extra points. 1 was blocked, and I think the Raiders went for 2 a couple times that they scored. But, subbing in last week, Velker did a really good job on those extra points and also on those kickoffs, giving the special teams unit, an opportunity to make plays.
Absolutely. Let's send it down to the studio here from Kiel for the national anthem and the starting lineups.
For tonight's football game between the Peshtigo Bulldogs and your Kiel Raiders. At this time, to honor America and those defending our freedom, we ask those who are able to stand, remove your hats, place your hand over your heart for the singing of the national anthem, played by the Kiel High School Pep Band under the direction of Kevin Carlton. Good job. Thank you very much. Kiel High School and the WIAA require good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and
The 2024 WIAA regular football playoffs is just about set here from Kiel, Wisconsin. As we introduce both teams here from Fifrick Field, the number 2 seeded Kiel Raiders taking on the number 7 seeded Peshtigo Bulldogs here tonight. Winner will take on either the number 3 seed Kewanee or the number 6 seed Brilliant. A fun one tonight in stock as we introduce the Peshtigo Bulldogs here from Kiel, Wisconsin.
Number 8, Aiden Ricewitz. Number 10, Cannon Bickle. Number 11, Dathan Seachin. Number 15, Ethan Lacombe. Number 25.
Some notable players to look out there for. You got number 2, Nathan Kleekamp. Number 5, Lincoln Nemec. Number 8, Aiden Reiswitz. Number 10, Cannon Bickel. Number 11, Dathan Section. Number 22, Carson Thomas. Number 25, Tristan Ryjek. And number 7, Brady Robison at starting quarterback for the Bulldogs tonight. And now here come the Kiel Raiders now.
Put your hands together for your 2024 Unity and Strength Kiel Raiders. Kiel is coached by David Eswine.
You know him, you love him. We all know the pieces to this strong offense. You got Cade Velker back at the quarterback spot, Bryce Gullickson, big running back weapon in the backfield. You like Harrison Zorn, Braden April, Mason Schaefer, all sorts of units on this offense. They're ranked number 2 in D5 for a reason, Derek.
Yeah, I mean, I got goosebumps right now. We got a playoff game here about to start in a couple minutes.
51 degrees from kickoff here at brisk little Friday night. Perfect football weather like you've mentioned in the past. And I think we're both kind of eager and excited to get this one going. Remember, Noah Langenfeld at kicker tonight. Some other injuries. Obviously, Blake and Chaz out for the rest of the year. And one more I'm forgetting.
Lemieux? Did he
Lemieux, yep. He's got a concussion. He will be out as well tonight. It'll be Velker to punt it away in exchange for Langenfeld tonight, as we are set from Fifrick Field, Wisconsin. Louis Sechin back to receive for the Bulldogs, along with number 9, Cody Nesberg. As we are set from Kiel, Wisconsin here, we bring you from Fifrick Field. Level 1 of the 2024 WIAA football playoffs is underway. Velker with a nice kick to the 30-yard line. Refs blow it dead. Flag is down.
Looks like the Raiders were offsides there on the kickoff.
Not a great start for this Raiders.
Raiders
opening kick, yep. Yeah, maybe some
Everyone's
nerves,
excited.
Yep. Back them up 5 yards to the 35-yard line. A little longer kick there now for Velker.
Yeah, and you wonder if that's a new kicker back there. Maybe his steps are a little differently, but as a special teamer, you gotta make sure that he kicks it before you're moving.
It'll be interesting to see how many penalties this Raiders team can limit here tonight. Velker will kick it off. Nice boot down there to the 15-yard line. Goes out of bounds at about the 15-yard line, and that will bring out this Peshtigo Bulldog offense, led by the quarterback, number 7, Brady Robinson.
Yeah, and Peshtigo kind of runs a bit of unorthodox offense. They're gonna spread you out, and then they're gonna run some tight condensed formations as well. A little bit of wildcat where we saw that last week with KLC where they put their receiver in the backfield as a receiver of the ball, and good offense for the Raiders to kind of jump into right after KLC.
They set up at the 35-yard line. Snap, they hand it off. Little gain on the play there. Gain of 2 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 8 coming up.
Yeah, so
from the 37.
Peshtigo spreads them out and then just kind of runs a simple halfback dive up the middle, and Raider defense, pretty stout, staying composed and, holding that to a minimum gain.
Pitson on the tackle on the play. He had 9 total tackles last week against KLC. We'll see what he can do this week. 2nd and 8 from the 37. Reiswitz to go to the near side. Robeson hands it off. Trying to make something happen. A loss of yardage on the play. Nice coverage there from the Raiders. No gain on the play. It'll be 3rd and 8 from the 37 coming up.
Yeah, so similar to the first play there, they spread them out again and run another dive up the middle, and I don't know that they're going to be able to move this Raiders defensive front.
It's 3rd and 8 from the 37. Bulldogs break. It'll be number 8, Reiswitz, to go to the near side once again. Number 11, Sechin in the backfield along with their quarterback, Robeson. 3rd and 8 coming up. Snap to Robeson, drops back. Robeson in the pocket, fires. Intended for number 15, Lacombe, incomplete. And it'll be 4th and 8 coming up.
Well, the Raiders secondary did a pretty good job there, covering that trips formation, and quarterback wanted his receiver to just kind of, run up the field a little bit, but, unable to be on the same page there.
Lacombe class of 2026, 5'8", 170 pounds for this Bulldogs offense. And on 4th and 8, the Bulldogs will punt it away. It'll be Sechin to punt it away. Schaefer and Bart's back to receive. Sechin gets it up, flying near the 40-yard line. Drops down, out of bounds at the 40-yard line of the Raiders. Sets up this powerful Raiders offense in good field positioning. That is where Cade Velker and the Raiders offense will take over. Velker last week versus KLC, 4 pass completions, 6 passing attempts, 66.7 pass completion percentage, and 92 passing yards with the win against KLC. Barton Gazorn to go to the near side. It'll be Gullickson in the backfield. 10.5 to play here from Fifrick. They hand it off to Gullickson. Gullickson making moves on the near side edge. Brought down out of bounds. Gain of about 3 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 7 from the 43 coming up.
Well, the first play for the Raider offense, they go to their stud running back, Gullickson, and he just kind of follows his blockers, picks up some decent yardage on first down.
Gullickson 12th in the state with rushing yards, 1,408 on the year. Good for 12th in the state of Wisconsin. It's 2nd and 7. They hand it again once to Gullickson. Gullickson past midfield, making moves. Got enough for the first down. Nice run from the senior Gullickson. Brought down at the 46-yard line, and they go into Bulldog territory.
Yeah, they run right side again beyond their offensive line, and Gullickson just hiding behind his blockers, just kind of picking and choosing when he's just going to burst out ahead of those guys and picks up that first down.
1st and 10 from the Bulldog 46. 10 minutes to go here in the first quarter of action. They go quick to Zorn on the far side. Zorn breaks a tackle inside the 20, 10, 5, touchdown Raiders. Harrison Zorn, 46 yards, and that is how the Raiders strike first here from Fifrick Field.
Well, it wasn't too complicated there. I mean, just a simple pitch and catch between Velker and Zorn, and they've been doing that all year. A little hitch route to the far side, and Zorn catches the ball and uses his speed to get outside and score. We talked about the athletes that Kiel has, and just another one showing up right there.
So it'll be Velker on for the extra point with Langenfeld hurt. 9:51 to go. Raiders lead 6-0. Velker's kick is good. Sneaks into the left side, and the Raiders strike first on the opening drive.
So on the defensive side, Raiders, hold Peshtigo to 3 and out, and then on the offensive side, 3 plays for the Raiders, 2 runs by Gullickson, and then that 46-yard pitch and catch by Harrison Zorn to put the Raiders up front, 7-0.
Zorn a 46-yard touchdown for the opening drive. For his 9th receiving touchdown, averages 47 reception yards per game. Obviously a big weapon for this Raiders team. 9:51 to go here in the first quarter. It'll be Velker to punt it away after the first drive touchdown from Harrison Zorn. And if you're the Raiders, you can't ask for a better opening drive. Velker to punt it away. Nice punt there. Receiving it at the 15-yard line. It'll be number 8, Aiden Reiswitz. Brought down right away by number 5, Bryce Gullickson. Gullickson last week, 4 tackles and 1 interception with the win against KLC. Nice job bringing Reiswitz down right away in the backfield. That will set up this Bulldog offense for the second time tonight. 9:46 to go here in the first quarter. Bulldogs break. It'll be Lacombe to go to the near side along with number 25, Krederick. They pitch it out to the near side. Number 11, Sechen's been their guy this whole game. Dathan Seachin, 6'3", 185 pounds. Senior this year for the Bulldogs. First 2 games, he had 11 rushing attempts, 5 rushing yards. Averages 1.5 rushing yards a game.
That's coming back right there, holding on Peshtigo. So they're gonna back him up 10 yards.
9:37 to go here in the first quarter.
First and 20 for the Bulldogs.
Set him up at the 11-yard line. Way behind the sticks with a holding call. 9.5 and rolling here from Fifrick Field. Robinson will drop back. Goes long for number 8, Reiswitz, who's got a catch. And brought down at the 49-yard line. Nice play from Reiswitz from Robinson.
Yeah, so, so far tonight, they're really going to spread their offense out and kind of pick and choose their matchups where they want to target. And this time they found the one-on-one matchup on the outside, just a go route, and they connect. Big play.
Absolutely big play. 36 yards from the air for Robeson. Sets him up at the 47-yard line. 9 minutes to play here in the first quarter. It'll be Seachin again in the backfield. They pitch it out to the near side to Seachin. Seachin making moves. Almost brought down by Jackson Bartz, and he's brought down. No gain on the play.
So on the first possession, Peshtigo, they run the ball twice up the middle, and so far on this drive, when they're running it, they're trying to get outside number 11 Sechin.
It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 47. 8:27 to go here in the first quarter. Raiders lead at 7-0 on the Parker Johns scoreboard. Reiswitz to go to the far side this time. It'll be Seachin again in the backfield. Krejcikarek on the near side. Play is blown dead. Flag on the play. It's going to be a delay of game on Peshtigo. It's going to move him behind the sticks. Crucial mistake there for Peshtigo.
Yeah, I mean, they definitely don't want to be playing behind the sticks. I mean, they were 1st and 20, had that big catch on that far side of the field, but I don't know that that's a recipe for success for them tonight.
It'll be 2nd and 15 from the 41-yard line. Snap to Robeson. Robeson rolls to the far side. Bortz chasing after him and brought down for a sack. Brady Bortz chasing Robeson, brings him down for a loss of yardage on the play. Nice job from Brady Bortz. Seven and a half sacks on the year for the senior. 7:20 and rolling here in the first quarter. Boy, if you're Robeson, when Bort's chasing you down, you're definitely a little intimidated.
Yeah, I mean, Bortz was on a mission there with trying to get him.
Reiswitz again on the near side. It'll be Seachin in the backfield. Robeson drops backs. That might be picked. Zorn lets it go. Under 7 minutes to play, and it'll be incomplete. And it'll bring up 4th down from the 36-yard line.
Yeah, and this time they kind of run that go route, and the receiver cut off his route, and nobody was really in that area to make that play. I thought Zorn could have, had an opportunity to go and get that ball himself.
It'll be Seachin to punt it away for the Bulldogs. Under 7 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Nice punt there from Seachin. Land at the 30-yard line, bobbled by Zorn. Zorn picks it right back up. He's brought down at the 31-yard line, looks like. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the Raiders, 31 coming up, and it'll bring this Raider offense out for the 2nd time tonight. First opening drive, they had touchdown from Harrison Zorn from Cade Velker.
Yeah, you mentioned it, 3 plays, 40 seconds, and 7 points.
Yep. Not too shabby. Zorn and April to go to the far side. Gullickson in the backfield. They'll start it with Gullickson. Gullickson breaking moves. Nice gain on the play there of 5. It'll bring him down at the 36-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 5 coming up.
Well, the Raiders, they're going to stick to that run game because, anytime Gullickson touches that ball, he can get in the end zone. So they're going to keep running the ball, moving the ball down the field, and putting them in good positions to get those first downs and score some points.
6:20 and rolling here in the first quarter. Zorn on the near side, April on the far side, along with Gullickson in the backfield. Zorn goes in motion. Give it to Zorn on the far side. Zorn got a nice hole, brought down at the 40-yard line. And that'll be enough for a first down to move the chains for the Raiders. 6:04 to go here in the first quarter.
Nice little jet sweep for the Raiders. Get some spacing on that field and pick up that first down.
Under 6 minutes to play here in the first quarter of action. April and Zorn on the near side along with Gullickson in the backfield. They hand it to Gullickson. Gullickson's got a nice gap past the first down into Bulldog territory, brought down at the 46-yard line. Nice run from Gullickson of 14 yards. That'll be enough for a Raider first down. 5.5 to play here in the first quarter.
Yeah, another Gullickson run, and he's following his offensive line. They're doing a really good job up front, creating some holes, pushing the defensive line, downfield, and Gullickson picks up that first down pretty easily.
It'll be Camp and April to go to the near side. Gullickson in the backfield once again. Camp, a new face out there for this Raiders team. Play action from Velker. Velker's going to go deep for Bartz. He's got it, brought it down in the inside the 20-yard line. What a catch from the senior Trey Bartz. And that's enough for a first down. 5:09 to play here in the first quarter.
Heck of a play there by Bartz. I mean, Velker finds him along the sideline there and just kind of, didn't have a ton of separation, but just kind of threw it where the Bartz could go get it and the defender couldn't.
Bartz had one reception for 5 yards last week against KLC. A nice catch there. Velker kind of threw it behind him, but Bart's able to make a nice grab. Give it to Gullickson on the far side. Gullickson making moves. Brought down inside the 5-yard line. Nice run again from the senior Gullickson.
Raiders are going quick here. I mean, I think they're just going to give it to Gullickson and tell him, get in the end zone, buddy.
Absolutely. They're at the 3-yard line. Let's see what they'll do here. Gullickson in the backfield once again. Going fast tempo, bad snap. Velker gets it, rolling near side, far side. Caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
Oh, my God.
There is a flag.
I think it's on the defense. They had 12 men on the field. It should be a touchdown.
Let's see what it is here first before we confirm. I believe it is a touchdown.
Yeah, they tried to make a late substitution, and the guy just couldn't get off the field in time.
Yeah, the Raiders going in fast tempo and makes Peshtigo have too many men on the field. And the Raiders score for the second time here tonight.
Who caught that one?
I didn't see it either.
Pitson?
Pitson with the touchdown. It was a bad snap. Velker able to get it and roll to the far side and found Pitson for a touchdown. Only his second receiving touchdown on the year. It'll be Velker on for the extra point. Raiders lead 13-0 with 4:43 to go here in the quarter. Good snap, good hold, and a great kick from Velker. Nice job there from the senior. Making a touchdown throw, then an extra point after. Velker can do it all.
Yeah, I mean, you talked about Pitson's second touchdown of the game of the season. One last week, another one here tonight, and that's 2 in a row.
Mm-hmm. Got a little streak going. Maybe you can keep that going next week. The Raiders get a win here, and it's looking like it so far. 14-0, 4:43 to go here in the first quarter. And really, that drive started with that big run from Gullickson there.
Yeah,
a
little bit of everything. I mean, they had started the ball rushing, picking up first downs, and then they had that big play to Bartz on the sideline, and after that, the Raiders just good momentum, just playing fast-paced on offense.
Absolutely, and that's maybe something we'll see as the Raiders move here into postseason contention. Some fast tempo, maybe throw some teams off, and
yeah, I mean they got the experience up front. I mean, seniors up and down that offensive side of the ball, defensive side of the ball as well. They've been here, done that. So I'd expect them to have, a lot more experience than some of these other teams that they'll be facing here early on in the playoffs.
It'll be Velker to kick it away here. 4:43 to go in the first quarter. Squib kick to the 30-yard line. It'll be Seachin to get it. And we'll just keep it down at the 31-yard line. And that will set up this Peshtigo offense for the third time here tonight. We got a little scoring update. Kewanee up 7-0 against Brillion with 5.5 in the first quarter of action. Cedar Grove leads Valdez 7-0, the 1-8 matchup. And Shiocton leads Roncalli 6-0, 5-4 matchup. The Bulldogs will set up at the 31-yard line. Robinson up the middle, incomplete, way over, intended for Reiswitz. It'll be 2nd and 10 coming up from the 32-yard line.
They came out firing there on first down, and quarterback just a little bit antsy, gets it over his receiver's head. We'll see if Peshtigo can find a way to move that ball down the field.
Absolutely. 4:37 to go here in the first quarter of action from Kiel, Wisconsin. Raiders' first 2 drives, they are successful. One coming from Hunter Pitson. They give it to number 11, Seachin. Seachin breaking tackles past the 35-yard line, brought down by number 10, Harrison Zorn. It'll be 3rd down coming up.
They spread them out again, and this time they run that delayed handoff draw play, and Seachin picks up 5 yards on there, but puts them in a manageable position here.
Be 3rd and 5 from the 37-yard line. Bulldogs break. It'll be number 8, Reiswitz, to go to the near side. Seachin once again in the backfield. Under 4 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Snap to Robeson. Robeson grabs it one hand, rolling to the far side. Brought down, batted away. Nice coverage there from number 2, Hunter Pitson. Number 3, Trey Bartz. No, it was Pitson.
Yeah, Pitson and Bartz, they look a little similar.
Numbers, yep.
Looking across the field here.
Yeah, and it looks like Hunter's jersey's like rolled up a little bit, so it's kind of hard to tell.
Yep.
Pitson with 40 total tackles on the year. Not a bad number for the senior Pitson. 3:48 to go here in the first quarter. It'll be 4th down and 5, and the Bulldogs will punt it away. Nice punt there. It'll be Schaefer bobbles the punt at the 20-yard. Zorn's got the punt, rolling to the far side from the 20-yard line. Past the 30. Nice run here from Zorn, brought down out of bounds at about the 40-yard line.
Well, he made the most out of that one. I mean, the second time tonight that Zorn muffs a punt. I mean, the ball must be coming off just a little bit different than what he's been used to. But, finds a way to pick up that ball and get some yardage after that is, a really good play by Zorn there.
3.5 to play here in the first quarter. It'll set the Raiders up at their own 41-yard line, 1st and 10. Raiders break. It'll be April to go to the near side, along with number 10, Harrison Zorn. Gullickson once again in the backfield. Let's see what the Raiders drop here for the 3rd time. Oh, nearly picked. Zorn's got it, though, past midfield, inside the 40, still going on his feet, making moves inside the 30-yard line, brought down at the 26-yard line. What a catch and run from Harrison Zorn. And the Raiders move the chains once again here with 3:19 to go.
Yeah, that ball coming off Velker's hand, it looks like a little risky of a throw. The defensive back kind of undercut that, but just over his head, and Zorn, makes that catch, and everything after that was beautiful.
Absolutely. Everyone in the booth up here, Gas thought it was going to be picked. Gullickson with the run, making moves up the middle, brought down by multiple men, and man, there's one guy just dragging him down, trying to bring him down, but Gullickson's strength just keep on chugging along. That'll be enough for a 1st down for the Raiders. Brought down at the 9-yard line, under 3 minutes to play here in the first quarter. It'll be April and Camp to go to the near side. Gullickson once again in the backfield. Bart's on the far side edge. 1st and goal from the 9. They hand it to Gullickson. Gullickson, little run on the play. Gain of about, looks like 5 yards.
Second and goal from the 4.
Gain of 5 on the play. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 4-yard line. 2:27 to go here in the first quarter. Valker will get the call and go to the huddle.
Yeah, this is Gulkson territory, I think.
Absolutely. 2:14 and rolling here from Fifrick Field. April and Camp once again on the near side. Bart's on the far side edge, along with Gullickson in the backfield. Give it to Gullickson. Gullickson pushing his way through the end zone. Looks like just short.
Gullickson, the ball carrier.
Marked at the 1-yard line. It'll be 3rd and goal coming up.
They're bringing the big boys out here. I think they're going to run that direct snap to Gullickson here and just kind of follow his offensive line.
Maybe see a little tush push like the Eagles, or
yeah, something similar, right?
Maybe. Never know. Third and goal here from the 1-yard line. 1.5 to play in the first quarter. Raiders lead at 14-0. It'll be Gullickson with the snap. He runs in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Well, we kind of expected that one. Once you see those big offensive linemen coming on the field and Valker coming off, it's Gullickson territory. He's just going to follow his big offensive lineman, and he pretty much went in untouched into that end zone.
Absolutely. 1:16 to play in the first quarter. Raiders lead at 20-0. Valker on for the extra point. He's 2 for 2 so far tonight. He's Zorn to hold on the extra point. Good snap, good hold. Kick is Justin, sneaks into the left side. Man, Velker's doing a great job covering for the injured Langenfeld tonight. 3 for 3 on extra points, and the Raiders lead at 21-0. 1:16 in the first quarter to go here from Fifrick Field, Wisconsin.
Yeah, and talked to Cade last week after the game, and he was fired up about those extra points, and he was questioning, does that blocked extra point count as a miss? And unfortunately it does, but tonight he's perfect. 3 for 3.
Absolutely. Maybe he's practicing, at practice, and
I'm
he's
sure
been nailing them so far tonight.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, what a start from this Raiders offense, though. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. Can't ask for anything better for this Raiders team, not even through the first quarter yet. The Raiders have 21 points on the board. Velker to kick it away once again here. Done a nice job at that as well. Has gotten some nice boots down there.
Yeah.
For this Peshtigo team. Little squid kick, bounces, nice kick inside the 15-yard line, picked up by Reiswitz. He'll run out of bounds at the 20-yard line, and that will set up the Peshtigo offense. Led by Brady Robeson. Nothing going for their first couple of drives here in this one, but we'll see if this one will change.
Well, the Raider defense has been, pretty stout themselves. We talk about that Raider offense, but so far tonight, 2 3-and-outs, and their other possession, they were driving a little bit, but they haven't, made it across midfield yet.
Reiswitz to go to the near side. It'll be Seachin in the backfield once again. 1:12 to play here in the first quarter of action from Kiel, Wisconsin. Robeson drops back, looking for his man, number 15, Lacombe. Number 25, pardon. Kersherick. That is a funny last name to say.
It's a little challenging.
Very unique.
Well, this time they run that trip to the far side and looked like almost a slot fade action. And tonight the quarterback and receivers just aren't able to connect so far on those deep throws. They had that one long catch, but after that everything's just kind of been over their heads.
Yeah, hopefully they can get one of those to kind of give them some momentum here.
Yeah, they're going to need it if they want to get back in this ball game.
Absolutely. Lacombe on the near side. Seachin goes in motion to the far side. Robeson drops back, looking for his man Seachin. That's a big drop. Incomplete. Long pass there from Robeson, but incomplete. He was looking for Seachin, who's been kind of their guy in the run game so far. Goes in motion there and incomplete.
Yeah, he's definitely their playmaker on the offensive side of the ball. You know, last week in film, I think he's playing defensive end, and he made a heck of a play where he's, you know, reading the quarterback, jumped the kind of flat route to the running back, and took it for a pick six to the house. So he's kind of their playmaker, their athlete on this side of the ball for sure.
Number 8, Reisowitz on the near side. Robeson drops back up the middle, incomplete. Looking for number 10, Bickle. Carson Bickle, 6 foot, 175 pounds, a senior this year. First 2 games, 3 receptions for 13 yards, an average 6 yards per game for those first 2 games against Coleman and Oconto Falls. No proper stats according to WIS Sports, just for the first 2 games, and that's all we could get.
Yeah, they didn't have much detail on Peshtigo.
Under a minute to play here in the first quarter. It'll be Seachin to punt it away here on 4th down. It'll be Zorn to receive it at the 45-yard line, going back at the 40-yard line. On the far side, trying to make something happen, brought down at the 48-yard line. 43 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Just trying to make something happen there for Zorn, but little gain on the play.
Yeah, that punt unit had that return left on, and when you catch a ball on the near side of the field and you're running all the way across, it gets a little challenging for everybody to set up those blocks and get in position.
See if this Bulldogs defense can get a good stop before the end of the quarter here. 21-0, 43 seconds to go here in the first quarter of action from Kiel, Wisconsin, level 1 of the 2024 football playoffs. They hand it to Gullickson on the far side. Gullickson trying to make something happen. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 49 coming up. 33 seconds and rolling here in the first. The Raiders are going to let this one take out. That will bring us to the end of the first quarter here from Kiel, Wisconsin. Raiders lead at 21-0, end of 1 here from Kiel. You're listening to Kiel Raider Radio.
At On Point Financial Group, we offer a straightforward, holistic approach to building financial strategies focused on you, your schedule, your circumstance, and your objectives. Whether you are preparing for a milestone life event like retirement, sale of a business, or simply looking for financial protection for the future, On Point Financial Group promises to offer you a new level of attention, insight, and guidance. Kingbaum Services is a proud supporter of Raider football. Kingbaum Services specializes in concrete flatwork, including driveways, sidewalks, building slabs and patios, as well as stamped and decorative concrete. Reach out to Kingbaum Services at 920-946-3704 or email kingbaumservices@gmail.com for a free estimate on all of your upcoming concrete needs.
Welcome back to Kiel, Wisconsin. Raiders lead at 21-0 here on the Parker Johns scoreboard. Raiders set up at their own 49-yard line. Snap to Velker. Velker moving around in the pocket. Still on his feet and brought down for a sack by multiple Bulldog defenders. Big loss on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd and long.
Well, that was the first negative play that this Raider offense has had. Otherwise, they've been running the ball, moving the field through the passing game as well. But this time, Velker just unable to escape that sack, and those Peshtigo Bulldogs all combined to make that sack.
Brought down at the 42-yard line. Raiders are going to go for it here on 3rd down and long, excuse me. Give it to Pitson. Pitson gets above the line of scrimmage, or above the sticks at midfield. It'll be 4th down and 9 from the midfield.
Yeah, 3rd and long, they run that counter play that usually catches the defense offside. They pick up some good yardage, and they're going to go for it, looks like.
Raiders going tempo. It'll be April and Zorn on the near side. Seachin almost jumped there. Would have been an offsides.
Nope. They're calling timeout.
Raiders are going to call timeout. 10:48 to go. Tried to draw the Bulldogs offside. Seachin looked like he might have jumped, almost jumped, but
yeah. The Bulldogs were kind of running around getting formation, and that's when you try to catch those guys off guard and make a little mental mistake. But I think the Raiders are going to punt here now on 4th down. We'll see though.
I wouldn't have blamed them if they went for it. I mean, they're at midfield. If they don't get it, then not terrible field positioning out for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, that was one of those Aaron Rodgers plays where you kind of just hurry up, try to catch the defense off guard, and see if they want to make a mistake and give you an opportunity to get that first, the easy way.
Yeah, the Raiders got 3 timeouts to kill. They used 1. They have 2 left. Bulldogs have not used 1 yet, so they have all 3 here with 10:48 to go in the first quarter of action. Zorn to punt it away here for the Raiders. Seachin and Reiswitz back to receive. Nice punt there from Zorn. Bounces at the 15-yard line. They're going to let it roll. And it'll set them up at about the 14-yard line. 10:40 to go here in the first quarter of action.
Well, I think that's Harry Zorn's first punt of the year coming in. Emmett was doing those had those punting responsibilities, and he only had 4 attempts all year. So the 5th one for this Raider team is done by Harry Zorn.
Yeah, it was a nice punt too. Bounce. No reception on the play. They didn't return it. So
yeah,
bounces back, sets him up at the 15-yard line. That is where the Bulldogs set up. Seachin in motion on the far side. Robeson drops back, almost nearly intercepted by Trey Bartz, and it'll be incomplete. Intended for Ethan Lacombe, this junior for this Bulldogs team. 10:35 to go, 2nd and 10 coming up.
And I think Peshtigo's lost interest in running the ball. Their last possession, 3 and out, three pass attempts right here. They come out firing again, and they're just trying to find any way to get the ball moving.
Yeah, I mean, you're down 21-0. You kind of have to start going in the air if you want something to happen here. Seachin again in the backfield. They go play action. Robeson will keep it himself. Loss of yardage on the play. 87 there in the backfield taking the snap. Charlie Cooper, the freshman, 6 foot, 185 pounds for this Bulldogs team. It'll be 3rd and 11 from the 14. Loss of 1 on the play.
Yeah, so that time they kind of ran the fake handoff QB follow, or something like that, where the running back kind of fakes a handoff and is the lead blocker, but nothing doing for Peshtigo.
Reiswitz to go to the near side. It'll be Seachin once again in the backfield. Under 10 to play. 87 once again taking the snap. Long pass for number 8, Reiswitz, who's got it. And a first down for the Bulldogs. Brought down at the 35-yard line. Nice play from the freshman Charlie Cooper, making a pass to number 8, Aiden Reiswitz.
Did they just make a QB switch mid-game, or what's going on?
I think it was just a play call. He was there for the past 2 plays.
Okay.
And I don't know. We'll see if Robeson comes back in.
Yeah,
it's a change.
Back there again.
So we have Charlie Cooper back at the quarterback spot for number 7, Brady Robeson. They go play action. Schaefer was on number 8, Reiswitz. No flag on the play.
Yeah, the quarterback had his receiver running a slant, and the receiver just didn't turn his head around. I don't know if he was, looking for a flag, but he wasn't ready for that one.
Yeah, receivers got to get used to, you know, the new quarterback back there and kind of get used to his timing and his positioning. And
yeah, I mean on those slant routes, so you better turn your head around once you put that foot in the ground and make that turn.
Nice coverage there though from the sophomore Schaefer. 9:25 to go here. Cooper goes to number 15, Lacombe, who's got a catch, brought down at the 40-yard line for a gain of 4. And it'll be 3rd and 6 coming up.
Well, they're having a little bit more success with this QB switch here. Cooper back there, freshman quarterback, and you know he's finding his receivers and making plays, and they're picking up some yards.
Number 8, Reiswitz to go to the near side. It'll be Seachem once again in the backfield. Overload the far side with 3 men. Cooper drops back looking for number 25. That's the Tristan class of 2025. Nice receiver there for this Bulldogs team. 3 receptions for 27 yards those first 2 games. And this Bulldogs team's got some nice momentum here with that new quarterback, number 87, Charlie Cooper.
Yeah, they're finding some success here, and that time the receiver made a heck of a play on that ball. Pretty well covered by the Raiders defense, but he just wanted it more, it looked like.
8:26 and rolling here from Kiel, Wisconsin. Seachem once again in the backfield. Bad snap, fumble on the play. Seachem bounces right back on it. Loss of yardage on the play brings him back to the 46-yard line for a loss of 6 on the play.
Yeah, I don't know if that was a bad snap or just quarterback lost a little bit of, you know, wasn't paying attention to that ball and wasn't ready for it. But
under 8 to play here from Kiel, Wisconsin. Charlie Cooper comes in for Brady Robeson at quarterback, and Bulldogs seen some nice momentum and pace here to start the second quarter of action. Cooper drops back, goes long for number 11, picked off by Harrison Zorn. Zorn still on his feet, brought down by number 15, Lacombe. At the 45-yard line, and the Raiders will take over 1st and 10 from their own 45-yard line.
yeah, and that was just a matter of time before that was going to happen. I mean, Peshtigo's clearly looking to throw the ball, and these Raiders secondary, they're ready for it, and you know they know how to make some plays.
Didn't let it slide anymore, and I mean that's a killer for Peshtigo. They got some nice momentum, some nice passing, and had some good pace here to start this second quarter, but just throws it away to Harrison Zorn, and now the Raiders will take over at their own 45.
Yeah, Zorn's 5th interception on the year.
They'll fake it to Gullickson. Velker's got a nice hole on the far side. Nice gain. Velker's still on his feet, brought down out of bounds at the 30-yard line. What a run from Cade Velker.
Yeah, they faked the handoff to the running back, and lead blockers ahead for Velker, and he decides to use his legs this time to move the ball down the field. Was it Reed?
Gain of 25 for Velker. Started at the 45. They now are at the 30-yard line. 7:19 to go here in the first quarter. 1st and 10 from the 30. Hand it to Gullickson. Gullickson breaking tackles on the far side. Brought down. Gain of 6 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 4 from the 24 coming up. Seven minutes and counting here from Kiel, Wisconsin. Yeah, Velker's had those nice reads all year, and he's really taken advantage of them. Gotten nice plays out of him, and as you see there, last two plays, had a nice gain of 25. They go play action. Velker rolling to the near side. He's got Zorn wide open. He's got it. Touchdown, Raiders.
Zorn again on that play in the end zone. Velker rolling out to his left, throwing side, and just finds a wide open Zorn in the end zone.
Velker on for the
6:27 to go here in the second quarter of action. Velker 3 for 3 on extra points to this point. Zorn to hold. Good snap, good hold. Kick is no good, off to the right. And Velker's first one missed of the game. And the score will stay at 27-0 here with 6:27 to go in the second quarter. We'll have to see this. See if the new quarterback, Charlie Cooper, can try to get the Bulldogs on the board here in the second quarter. They had some nice passes that last drive and just threw it away, and see if they can do different coming up here.
Yeah, they had some success on those kind of, short out routes, those slant routes across the middle, and then, he decides to kind of throw that late ball across the field, and Raiders athletes are going to go get that ball.
It'll be Velker to kick it away. 6:27 to go here in the second quarter of action from Fifrick Field. Nice punt there at the 15-yard line. It'll be Reisowitz to receive it. Reisowitz pushing his way through. Nice return on the play of 15 and brought down at the 30-yard line. And that will set up this Bulldog offense. There's a flag. I would guess it's going to be probably holding on the Bulldogs, which might bring this back. Ball is set right now at the 32. Holding on the Bulldogs, so it's going to bring them back.
Holding against Peshtigo.
Yeah, killer penalty for this Bulldog team, and nice return on the play there from Reisowitz, but pretty much nothing, and it's brought back.
Yeah, for a team that hasn't had a whole lot of success on the offensive side of the ball, those penalties really hurt.
First and 10 from the 17.
We'll see if this number 87, Charlie Cooper, is still at that quarterback spot. And it looks like he is. I don't blame him. He had some nice momentum that last drive, making some nice plays, but just threw it away. They pitch it out to Seachin on the near side. Seachin trying to look for something, brought down by multiple Raiders in the backfield. One of them being the big Brady Bortz. 6:08 to go here in the second quarter from Kiel, Wisconsin.
Yeah, Seachin was, he received that pitch, and he was just kind of dancing sideways, not really, making moves either way, but credit the Raider defensive line for pushing them outside.
Yeah, it looks like this offensive line for the Bulldogs is just struggling. The run game isn't really going, so I think, if you're Charlie Cooper, you got to go in the air and make something happen. Bulldogs break. It'll be Reisowitz to go to the near side. Seachin in the backfield. They're going to go to the far side. Nearly picked, but it's incomplete. Intended for Lacombe. Yeah, he's got a lot of arc on those passes. They went deep and.
Yeah, you're kind of throwing across the field to that far sideline, and that ball is just kind of floating up there for somebody to go get.
3rd and 14.
Five and a half to play here in the second quarter. The Bulldogs break. It'll be 3rd and long here. Seachin once again in the backfield. They snap to their guy Cooper. Cooper up the middle, incomplete. Intended for number 25, Tristan Krasherik. I gotta say that name a few times, Krasherik. Definitely a unique name, like we said.
Zorn and Bart's back to receive. Seachin getting set to punt.
Krasherik, a senior, 5'9", 155 pounds for this Bulldogs team. And Peshtigo will punt it away. Once again, Seachin to punt it away. He's had some nice ones so far. He's got a short one. Bounces at the 45 into Raiders territory. Zorn's just going to let it bounce. And it will stop at the 33-yard line. 5:16 to go here in the second quarter.
1st and 10 for the Raiders.
And that will set up this Raiders offense once again. They lead 27-0 here in the second quarter of action.
And they flipped the field pretty good on that punt there, actually. You know, backed inside their, 15-yard line, and Raiders are going to set up here at the, 38-yard line.
I think it's Bryce Gullickson time. I can sense it. You know, they got 5 minutes, kind of just want to kill some clock and make it to halftime, but also, can still kind of be aggressive before halftime.
Yeah. I mean, Gullickson can score in one play pretty easily.
Camp in motion, they fake the camp, give it to Gullickson. Gullickson's got a nice hole up the middle, still on his feet. He's gonna go all the way. 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown Raiders.
67-yard scamper.
And there he does it, 67-yard rushing touchdown for Bryce Gullickson.
Yeah, and the Raiders are gonna go for 2 here. They're get back on that even scoring track. Yeah, you don't want to give Peshtigo any hope here of coming back. Kind of just want to get it, keep it a good score here. 5:12 to go here in the second quarter. Raiders are going to go for 2 to try to get it 35-0. Zorn and April on the near side. Gullickson in the backfield. Velker drops back. He's got April in the end zone. 2-point conversion is good.
2-point conversion is good.
And the Raiders lead at 35-0 here. 5:11 to go in the second quarter. Gullickson, a 67-yard touchdown. I told you, I sensed it. Gullickson time, and he takes it to the house for 67 yards, and the Raiders lead at 35-0.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't end up being a time-killing drive, but they got 8 points out of it. So, and 35-0 lead, second quarter. Their Raider offense got to be pretty happy, and their defense too.
Yeah, his speed is just incredible. I mean, as soon as he got the ball, he was gone.
Yeah, he gets a little bit of spacing, and he sees that green field ahead of him, and he's going to find a way.
Once he got to midfield, you knew he was gone. Kewanee leads Brilliant 28-0. 3:49 to go in the second quarter. They're scoring update there. Whoever wins this one will take on the winner of that game, Brilliant and Kewanee. Brilliant a 6 seed, Kewanee a 3 seed. Battling over there in Kewanee tonight. Velker to kick it away here. Squib kick up the middle. Returned at the 30-yard line. Big hit there from one of the Raiders defenders.
Raider on the return. Hager on the tackle.
Now we'll set up this Peshtigo offense again. Under 5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Sets them up at the 39-yard line.
We got a running clock here in the second quarter.
First and 10 from the Bulldog 39. 4.5 to play here in the second quarter. Robeson back there at the quarterback spot in exchange for Cooper. So we've seen 2 quarterback changes here so far in this one, and Seachin runs it for 9 yards there on the first opening play.
Yeah. Bulldogs are just trying to find something that works, and so far quarterback change wasn't it, and here they run that draw, pick up almost a first down, but
I mean, you got to find something. You're down 35-0. Got to start making some big plays and to try to crawl back into this one. 2nd and 1 from the 48-yard line. Fumble on the play. Seachin bounces right back on it, though, but a loss of yards on the play.
Well, just as they're about to cross midfield, they fumble that ball and lose a couple of yards with it.
Yeah, we've seen some crucial mistakes here for this Bulldogs team early in this one. Some penalties, the holding call on that punt return, and scratched away a nice punt return from Reiswitz. Just some crucial mistakes here in a game where you can't make them. Robeson hands it off to Seachin. Seachin nowhere to go. Another fumble on the play. Seachin's got it, though.
Nope, there's St. Kiel's ball.
Raider ball. Bortz. Big Bortz got it, I believe. Bortz with a fumble recovery here in this one. Under 3 minutes to go, and the Raiders will take over at the 45-yard line. Man, another killer mistake for this Bulldogs team, and had some nice runs from Seachin there, and back-to-back fumbles for their 2nd and 3rd play of the drive. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the Bulldog 45. 2:34 to play here in the first half. It'll be April and Zorn on the near side. Gullickson once again in the backfield. Bart's on that far side edge. They started with Gullickson. Gullickson making moves on the far side. Little gain on the play of about 3 yards. And it'll be 2nd and 8 coming up. A gain of 2 on the play there from Gullickson. 2:10 to play in the first half.
Raiders going no huddle here.
Yeah, a little fast tempo. You got 2 minutes here. 2-minute drill for Velker. Let's see what he can do. Velker drops back, goes to the near side to April. Does he have it? He does. Nice catch there from Braden April. Brought down at the 31-yard line, and the Raiders will move the chains.
Yeah, and April's playing with that club on his hand, so he doesn't have that free hand that he usually doesn't make those catches, but he's doing it.
Raiders going tempo. They snap it to Velker. Velker going long for, he's got it, brought down inside the 5. Oh, he could have had it for the touchdown. Who is that over there?
He was worried about
April.
just making that play with that club. I mean, I think without that, he's easily catching that and scoring. But
absolutely. That was Braden April there on the far side. Brings it in inside the 5. And the Raiders set up at the 2-yard line. 1st and goal. Approaching 1 minute to go here in the second half. They hand it to Gullickson. Gullickson's in for the touchdown. Bryce Gullickson for 2 yards, and the Raiders strike again. That's the perfect duo. You pass it down to April, and Gullickson finishes it off with a 2-yard run. And can't ask for any better weapons than those two.
Yeah, and a really good drive by the Raiders. 2-minute drill opportunity, and they did a really good job. No huddle offense, picking apart that Bulldog defense.
Velker on for the extra point. It'll be Zorn to hold once again. We'll see if Velker can get this one through. Good snap, a good hold, and a good kick from Velker right down the middle. And the Raiders lead it 42-0 here on the Parker Johns scoreboard. 1 minute to play here in the second half. And it'll be Velker to kick it away in a moment. Impressive start from this Raiders team here, and lead 42-0 as we approach the half. Give us a little touchdown summary, Derek. We got.
All right, we to start it off, 46-yard reception by Harry Zorn. Kick it off 7-0. Then Velker finds Hunter Pitson, 3-yard touchdown, make it 14-0. followed by Gullickson, 3-yard touchdown rush, 21-0 Raiders. Early in the second quarter, Velker finds Zorn again for a touchdown in the end zone, 27-0. And then the last 2 touchdowns, Bryce Gullickson, 67-yard touchdown rush and a 2-yard rush there.
Velker to punt it away here, kick it off, excuse me. Bobbled kickoff return brought down at the 10-yard line. Another crucial mistake from this Bulldogs team, under a minute to play. 50 seconds in rolling here, and probably see one play from this Bulldogs team, and that'll bring us to the half.
Yeah, we got a running clock, and I don't know that they're going to be able to go 90 yards right now.
.25 seconds in, rolling 1st and 10 here from the 10-yard line. Final play of the half coming up. Just going to hand it to Seachin. Seachin trying to make some moves, brought down right away by Gullickson. And Logan Miller, the junior for this Raiders team. He's got 4 total tackles on the year, 1 tackle for loss and 1 sack for the junior. And that will send us to halftime here from Fifrick Field. Raiders lead at 42-0 here on the Parker John scoreboard. You're listening to Kiel Raider Radio.
Looking to replace the living room floor? Do you want to update the bathroom? Call Nodler Tile and Flooring. Whether it's a walk-in shower or renovating the backsplash, switching to hardwood, or already installing carpet, Nodler has you covered. Or you can now visit their showroom, Signature Flooring, and more. This new showroom is for everyone from flooring installers to DIYers. Find the flooring you need to complete your new kitchen or an updated bathroom by visiting Signature Flooring and more, located next to Dollar General in Kiel. Nodler Tile and Flooring has you covered from installation to selection to tool rental. Call Ryan today at 920-286-6041 for all of your flooring needs. Are you looking for a great atmosphere and great food? Look no further than the Gravel Pit in Kiel. Try one of our great weekly specials: burgers on Tuesdays, Chef's Choice on Wednesdays, pick a wrap and fries on Thursdays, and get yourself a steak sandwich and fries, or maybe a perch basket with fries or potato salad before Raider football on Friday nights. Or finish your week with a crispy chicken sandwich and fries on Saturdays. Call 920-894-8493 for details. That's 920-894-8493. The Gravel Pit, located just outside of Kiel on Highway 57. The Lumberyard Brewery is now open. Guests are welcomed into the beautifully renovated 1920s brick building. With 12 craft beers and cocktails and a family-friendly environment, the Lumberyard is perfect for afternoons on the patios, evenings out, or as an event space for weddings, meetings, and celebrations of all sizes. Stop in for a pint and experience the historical charm of the Lumberyard Brewery in downtown Kiel. Follow them on Facebook for constant updates of their beer offerings.
At Bellin Health, we believe when part of you is injured, we have a part to play. Whether you're injured swinging for the fences or tending the hedges beside them, whether your goal is to play across the pond or star in Swan Lake, whether you're injured building strength or using your strength to build, our part is to provide no-cost injury consults no matter what part hurts. That's right, free of charge. Welcome to the Orthopedic Walk-In Injury Clinic at Bellin Health Titletown Sports Medicine and Orthopedics.
With over 15 years of experience, Dynamic Heating and Cooling is the only call you need to make for your air conditioner, furnace, air handler, boiler, or ductless system needs. We offer free estimates so you know exactly what to expect when they come to your temperature rescue. Call 920-838-5599 for your heating and cooling needs. Dynamic Heating and Cooling supports your Kiel Raiders.
Welcome back to Kiel Raider Radio. Raiders lead at 42-0 at the half. What an impressive start to this playoff run here for Kiel. Already 6 touchdowns in the first half and some big plays. Nice passing from Velker and boy, what a start to this half for the Raiders.
Yeah, they're getting it done through all types of ways on offense. Belker, 3 passing touchdowns, 2 to Zorn, 1 to Hunter Pitson, and then on the ground game, Bryce Gullickson, another 3 TD half for him, and he's just adding to his total. Almost coming in, he's got 29 touchdowns on the year rushing.
A little scoring update for you. Kewanee leads Brilliant 28-0, 33 seconds to play in the second quarter. As the winner of this one takes on the winner of that game, Kewanee and Brilliant. Winnicott leads Kohler 28-0, 29.6 to play in the second quarter. Where is that Winnicott game?
I think that's a D6, D7 game.
Halftime, Southern Door tied with number 5, New Holstein 7-7. Also another little scoring update for you. And D6, Valdez leads Cedar Grove 14-7.
That's kind of a surprise there. Valdez, the 8 seed in that matchup.
Yep, playing the number 1 seed, Cedar Grove. They lead 14-7. And in D7, Manitowoc leads Shiocton 7-6. 1:02 to go in the second quarter. Few EWC teams looking for some big wins tonight. Kiel getting it done here, 42-0 at the half. Derek touchdowns all across the board for many, and we'll see if this Raiders team can keep it up in the second half. We'll definitely probably see some bench people getting in, and people like Tristan Wasmer, Kyle Koenig, and
yeah, I think with that running clock that's going to be happening in the second half. I think we'll see a few different subs get a opportunity to play tonight in a playoff game, which is good for them. And you brought it up before. I mean, 28-0. It looks like it's going to be a matchup. Kiel versus Kewanee in the second round.
Yep. Kewanee, the 3 seed. Your Raiders are at 2 seed. That'll be a good one next week at the Raid. This is going. Raiders lead at 42-0. Kewanee leads at 28-0. So it's looking like the 3 and the 2 will go at it next week for level 2 of the 2024 WIAA football playoffs. But boy, what a start from this Raiders team, and a great way to start your possibly, a historic playoff run.
Yeah, they're getting it done in all 3 phases of the game. Defense is playing really well, flying around on that field, forcing a couple turnovers. Special teams has done a really good job as well. Subbing in for Langenfeld, Velker kicking and Zorn punting, and they're doing a really good job all over the field.
Yeah, absolutely. Velker's nailed those extra points down really well. Only missed 1 tonight.
Yeah, 3 for 4, or was it 4 for 5? Yeah, 4 for 5, and then they went for 2 on the other. So.
I'll look at the Facebook, give some shout-outs. Haven't done that all game. Halftime's that's the time to do it. So if you're listening on Facebook, feel free to comment in. We'll give you a shout-out. Gotta turn the volume down. I don't want to. 38 viewers.
We got some national viewership here tonight, Miles.
Yep, 42 now and up. Shout out Dan Kienbaum, Curtis Smith, Steve Kraus, Rosemary Faust, Angela Mangold, Steve Kraus, class of 67. David Friend of the Shout Out Valdez, 14-7 over the 1 seed Cedar Grove. Yeah, we just mentioned that. Audrey McNatt, Christy Spindler, Elizabeth Landwehr. Thanks for tuning in. Feel free to comment, and we'll give you a shout out here on the stream, especially at halftime. We got, nothing good to talk about other than the people listening in. So, shout out to my mom too. She just texted me. Mom is listening.
Shout out to Miles' mom.
Yep. Jenny, yes, Jenny Detroit.
When's your next soccer game, Miles?
Tomorrow we play Clintonville.
Clintonville
at home, 7 p.m.
Second round of the playoffs?
Yep,
or?
second round regional final. So hopefully get a regional final. That'd be
All right.
awesome.
What's after that then?
Thursday we play probably Roncalli. And then if we win that, that'd be the sectional final, and we'd play Sturgeon Bay for
All right.
sure.
Well, let's get it done.
Yep. Then hopefully state. You know when. Oh yeah, I won't.
Oh yeah. How's that new position change going for you, Miles?
It's good. And yesterday I didn't get a lot of action. You know, I think it was one shot. So
credit to the defense.
Yep, absolutely no. Yeah, I got just that one shot I had to get in the book. Yep. But yeah, tomorrow will be a whole different story. They're a solid team, so definitely it'll be a good match.
And that's in Kiel here?
Yep, 7 p.m. If anyone listening wants to come out, support, be awesome. Oh, really? Did you hear that? Oh, wow, yeah. You heard it there. Mike Detroit buying free tickets for anyone who wants to come in. Would be in Jacksonville right now, but too busy at work. 4:45 there on the scoreboard. We'll take a break. That scoreboard hits 0 and bring you back for the start of the second half here from Kiel, Wisconsin. Again, if you're listening, Raiders lead at 42-0 on the Parker John scoreboard. Phenomenal first half for this Raiders team, and shout out Kathy Koenig, Volan, Stacy Bizcoving Spears, watching from Alabama. Wow. Kurt Barnes says, go Raiders. Doris Rabe, go Raiders. Lisa Pennings, Audrey McNatt, Arthur Fletcher, Mary Jo Myers enjoying the game, and 50 viewers on the Facebook. Awesome. That's right, on Facebook it always limits the comments. It's like, well, Tanya Crook cheering from North Carolina. Wow, we got some Alabama visitors, some North Carolina listeners. And
okay, last week I think we had some Oklahoma mixed in there.
Wow. All over the state.
Yeah.
That's awesome. We're glad to bring you the action from Kiel Raider Radio.
We also enjoy our Wisconsin viewers as well. So
absolutely. Anywhere you join us, we're happy to have you. Grant says Grant's giving you crap for moving the camera.
Oh, geez.
Oh, geez.
I'm doing my best there, Grant.
He's Grant. Yeah, shout out Adler Curry and the boys cross country team today. You know, obviously not a great, tough way to end here today in the meet, but the girls moving on to state, which is awesome.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, as the Raiders team comes back out here. We are just about set. We'll take a break here from Kiel Raider Radio and bring you back for the start of the second half here from Kiel, Wisconsin, from Fifrick Field.
Are your property taxes too high? We can provide you with a report to take to your county or city meeting. Need to settle an estate? We can provide a retrospective or current market value report. Going through asset liquidation we can provide you with an opinion of fair market value for you or your lawyer's needs. Curious on what your home is worth in the current market or how a certain improvement may impact its value? We can do that too. With over 10 years of appraisal experience, we can satisfy your needs. Check us out at tjdappraisalservice.com or text or call with any questions or requests at 920-286-2115. That's TJD Appraisal in Kiel. Kingbaum Services is a proud supporter of Raider football. Kingbaum Services specializes in concrete flatwork, including driveways, sidewalks, building slabs and patios, as well as stamped and decorative concrete. Reach out to Kingbaum Services at 920-946-3704 or email kingbaumservices@gmail.com for a free estimate on all of your upcoming concrete needs. Stop in at Mike's Kiel Lounge, the coolest bar in town with a bird's eye view of the river. Open every day at noon, except Tuesdays at 1:30. Stop in for some great food and drinks and check out our daily specials. Sunday and Monday, enjoy half-price appetizers. On Tuesdays, cheeseburger and fries. On Wednesday, indulge on chili cheese fries. And on Thursdays, brat patties and poppers. And on Fridays, enjoy mini tacos and chicken wings. Right next to the post office in Kiel, visit Mike's Kiel Lounge.
Founded in October of 2016, Real Logistics LLC was created to support the growth and needs of their existing customers. Since then, Real Logistics has established themselves as a reputable freight brokerage service. Their team is up for every job, managing transportation needs with the skill and experience their customers have come to expect. Their family-owned values still hold true today. When you hear Real Logistics, you can expect individual attention, personal responses, caring attitudes, and sincere appreciation for their business partners. Real Logistics values the opportunity to earn your trust and business each and every day. For all of your logistic needs, visit Do you want a classic cut like a flat top, or a modern cut like an undercut? Or are you looking for a new style altogether? If the answer is yes, stop in at Goodfellas Barbershop. Goodfellas is now a father and son business. So stop in at 630 Fremont Street for a great haircut with great service. Interested in an appointment? Visit their new website at goodfellasbarbershopinc.com or call 920-894-HAIR. Goodfellas Barbershop. Cut the way you like it.
Welcome back to Kiel Raider Radio. Raiders lead at 42-0 on the Parker John scoreboard. We are just about set for second half action from Fifrick Field, home of your Kiel Raiders. As both teams stretch out, as getting ready here for the second half. Kewanee leads 35-0 at the half, and the winner of this one will take on the winner of the Kewanee Brilliant game. Kewanee a 3 seed, Brilliant a 6 seed. But a phenomenal start here in this first half for the Raiders offense, 42-0, and their defense hold a big shutout here on this Bulldogs offense.
Yeah, and you look at the regional that the Raiders are in, mostly consisting of the Packerland Conference, EWC, and then the #1 seed Wrightstown in the Northeastern Conference, coming in at 8-1. So, looking at Kewanee, they played Peshtigo a couple weeks ago, and Kewanee won that game 28-6. So, something to kind of look ahead to for this Raider football team.
As we are just about set for second half action here from Kiel, Wisconsin, level 1 of the 2024 WIAA football playoffs. Raiders jumped out early on the board. They lead 42-0 now at the half. Now we'll definitely see some guys on the bench possibly getting some minutes here now, and you know, those starters getting out to rest and, you know, not risking obviously getting injured, you know, for next game. A big game against Kewanee at this rate. Kewanee up 35-0 at the half.
Yeah, I mean, this has been a common occurrence this year for this Raiders team, you know, jumping out to big leads, and game goes pretty quick in the second half when that running clock kicks in.
Yep, I was just about to say that running clock will make this game go, but just like that. We are set for second half action here from Kiel, Wisconsin, Fifrick Field. It'll be Peshtigo this time to kick it away, and the Raiders will receive it to start the third quarter here. Raiders lead at 42-0 here on the Parker Johns scoreboard, and we'll do the best we can to tell you who's coming in the game, the bench, and see some guys get some minutes here. Some nice experience, you know, the second half of the playoff game, you know, a nice atmosphere and nothing more you could ask for.
Yeah. Looks like the Raiders special team, they're ready for that onside kick. We'll see if something Peshtigo wants to do, but.
Oh. Nice boot there. Bounces back. Brady's back there to receive, and Schaefer. And rolls in for a touchback, and that will set up the Raiders at the 20-yard line. We'll see. Maybe we'll see Brady. I believe, yeah, we're going to see Brady Kienbaum at that quarterback spot for Cade Velker. Now you're going to be on top of the camera duty for Grant now. Grant was complaining.
All right, Grant.
Grant, you better watch. We're going to be on it for you.
I promise to be better.
So Kienbaum at the quarterback spot for Velker this time, and it'll be Schaefer in the backfield. In exchange for Gullickson. First play of this opening drive, Raiders start it at the 20-yard line. It'll start it with Schaefer. Schaefer making moves up the middle. Nice gain on for Mason Schaefer. Gain of 11 on the play, brought down at the 31-yard line. And that'll move the chains for the Raiders.
First carry for Schaefer here tonight, and picks up good yardage on that run. First down with it.
11:37 to go here in the third quarter. Kienbaum gets the call, and we'll go back to the huddle. Schaefer's been a nice piece for this Raiders team alongside Gullickson in the backfield there. And he has really got some nice speed and strength back there alongside the sophomore Brady Kienbaum. First and 10 from the 31. Kienbaum will snap. They'll go to Schaefer once again. Schaefer making moves up the middle. Brought down at the 35-yard line for a gain of 4. Second and 6 coming up.
Yeah, Schaefer, the sophomore running back, he's done a really good job this year spelling Gullickson. You know, quick athlete, likes to get involved and, you know, take on some contact with it.
Schaefer's second on the team with rushing attempts, 48 on the year, and second on the team for rushing yards. He's got 309, right behind, obviously, the big man, Bryce Gullickson. 10:25 and rolling here in the third quarter. Kienbaum gets the snap. Kienbaum's going to keep it going up the middle, brought down by multiple Peshtigo men.
Yeah, Kienbaum on the quarterback read there, reads the defensive end, cheats on that running back, and he decides to pull it away and run it himself.
Yeah, a little gain there. Brings up 3rd and 2 from the 39, 10 minutes to go here in the third quarter. See what they have in stock here. They give it to Schaefer, or possibly we'll see our first pass from Kienbaum in the half.
I think they're going to run it, Miles.
Yeah. Yeah.
The go route is being called in the booth.
Predicting it. Well,
Tony Romo prediction.
Yep. Watch him pass. Come on, pass it. 9.5 to play here. They're going to give it to Schaefer, give it back to Pitson. Pitson pass midfield. Nice play call there from the head coach, David Eswine. Brought down at the 45-yard line, and that'll move the chains for the Raiders.
Yeah, you got to keep that defense honest. They get caught cheating, and Raiders find some success on the ground.
Yeah, nice little play call. We've seen that from Pittston a few times. They give it to their normal running back, and the running back gives it right back to Pittston. Pittston's had some nice plays on the year from those play calls.
Yeah, that little counter play, the defense cheats one way, and then boom.
I remember one from SMC a few weeks back. He got a touchdown off of that same play. And it'll be 1st and 10 from the 45. Schaefer once again in the backfield. They will start it with Schaefer on the near side edge. Schaefer inside the 30. Schaefer will go to the house. Touchdown Raiders.
Man, I mean, you go from Gullickson to the sophomore Schaefer, and same thing. 40-yard touchdown rush.
No change at all. And Schaefer, like we said, he's got the speed and the agility, and what a nice running back to have back there. You know, obviously when Gullickson leaves next year, he's going to be a great guy to have back there.
Yeah, he's got that speed, and, you know, he's going to put on some size as well with him as he gets a little bit older.
Velker on for the extra point. It'll be Zorn to hold. Velker's kick is up and good right through the middle. Raiders lead it 49-0 here on the Parker Johns scoreboard. I'm going to get those sponsors, football ads.
Shout out to Isaiah Herzog tuning in from School Hill.
Proud supporter of Raider football, the Kiel Booster Club provides support for all students and all co-curriculars at Kiel High School. The KBC raises funds through a variety of events, including the Kiel Triathlon, raffles, uncorked, and concessions to financially support all co-curriculars while enhancing experiences and creating opportunities beyond KSD's budgetary contributions. Find out more info at kielboosterclub.com. Follow us, Kiel Booster Club, on Facebook. Raiders lead at 49-0 here on the Parker Johns scoreboard. 8:25 to play in the third quarter. A nice run there from Mason Schaefer for the Raiders' 7th touchdown of the game. Little squib kick there from Velker, and Bulldogs bobble it there at the 30-yard line, but are able to get it. That'll set the Bulldogs up at their own 31-yard line here with 8:12 and rolling in the third quarter.
So Velker's been pulled as quarterback, but he's still out there kicking off.
Absolutely, he's had some nice kicks too. He's made all of his extra points besides ones, had some nice boots there on the kickoffs. But Robeson back at the quarterback spot. We saw Cooper and him trade off, batted away. Nice coverage there by number 21, Hager. Krasherik. Robeson was looking for his man, Krasherik, on the far side. A nice coverage there from the senior Hager. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 31 coming up.
Yeah, that time they had an opportunity to make a play, but good defense by the Raiders and bounce out of their hands.
Approaching 7 minutes to play here in the third quarter of action from Kiel, Wisconsin. They bring 3 men on the far side. Reiswitz on the near side. Robeson drops back looking on the far side for his man, number 10, Bickle. And it is incomplete, so it'll be 3rd and 10 coming up from the 31.
Yeah, and the Raiders getting a rush on the outside there, kind of forcing that quarterback to make that throw. I don't know if he saw him, but
something the Raiders will not do is let up, and you can see, on this defense, they're still going to put pressure on this quarterback, and nothing will be easy for this Bulldogs team.
Yeah, these young guys want to make plays too.
Mm-hmm. Seachin in the backfield behind Robeson. Approaching 6 minutes to play. They're going to hand it to Seachin. Seachin's got a nice hole up the middle, runs into the ref. Past the first down, brought down at about the 44-yard line. Brought down at the 45-yard line, 5:50 to go here in the third quarter. And man, maybe could have kept going if he didn't run into the ref.
Yeah, I don't know what's more impressive, the bounce off the ref or the ref staying on his feet and taking that hit himself.
Yeah, stood up, dude, and took it like a champ. It'll be 1st and 10 from the Bulldog 45, 5.5 to play here in the third quarter. Seachin once again in the backfield. And they will start it with their guy, Seachin, who picks up a gain of 4 on the play. Brought down at their own 49 for a gain of 4. It'll be 2nd and 6 coming up.
Gain of 4, 2nd and 6.
Approaching 5 minutes to play in the third quarter. And like we said, Derek, this game's going to go by quick here in the second half. Already almost done with the third quarter. Be Seachin once again in the backfield. They will hand it to Seachin, who makes a nice run up the middle for a gain of 4, and it'll be 3rd and 2 coming up from the 47-yard line, approaching 4.5 to play in the third quarter of action.
Yeah, and I think Peshtigo still has most of their first-team offense out there, and they're having a little bit of success here running the ball. On looks like most of the Raiders' second unit on defense.
Absolutely. Seachin has been their guy tonight. He's made some nice plays, obviously. Had that nice run later in the first quarter, I believe. Couldn't make any use out of it, though, as they still been shut out to this point. Robeson drops back in the pocket, sets up a screen for number 11, Seachin. Seachin still on his feet inside the 20-yard line. Brought down at, looks like, the 19-yard line. Nice run there from Seachin, and that'll move the chains for this Bulldogs team. Their biggest play of the game. 3:40 to go here in the third quarter.
Yeah, and that's time they drop back and just, find a way to get the ball to Seachin a different way through the passing game, and once he finds that open space and picks up a big chunk of yards.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 17, approaching 3:20 to go here in the third quarter. They hand it to Seachin. He's been overly used in this drive, and he's done a nice job. Gain of 1 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 9 coming up from the 16. Approaching 3 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Seachin once again in the backfield. Overload the near side with 3 men. Seachin tripped up and a loss of yardage on the play. Looks like just a loss of 1 on the play. And it'll be 3rd and 10 coming up.
Yes, Seachin just got pretty excited there. Tried to make a cut, and feet just slipped out from under him.
3rd and 11.
3rd and 11 from the 18-yard line here. 2:18 to go in the third quarter. Be a loss of 2 on the play, and like we always say, it's the turf monster who gets them. Always, we see it in the pros too. Seachin once again in the backfield. 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Play action from Robeson. Robeson up the middle, incomplete. Flag on the play. Looking for number 10, Bickle. There is a flag. Looking like it might be pass interference on the Raiders. It'll be a 10-yard penalty, and believe it'll be 3rd and 1 from the 8-yard line. 3rd and 1 from the 9, 1:15 to go here in the third quarter. See if the Bulldogs can convert and possibly get on the board for the first time tonight. Robeson drops back, give it to Seachin. Seachin up the middle, tripped up by number 2, Hunter Pitson. Nice job from Pitson there to get his legs and bring him down inside the 5.
Yeah, they've run that drop play a few times here tonight, and patience by that running back, get his blockers out in front, and he's just following along with them.
Be 1st and goal from the 4-yard line, and Peshtigo will use their first timeout of the half here with 36 seconds to go in the third quarter. If you're looking to buy or sell a home, contact Crest Real Estate of Kiel, your team of real estate professionals for over 20 years. Contact Crest at 920-894-HOME or browse current listings at cresthomes.com. Crest Real Estate, experience with results. Tonight's Kiel Raider football game is proudly supported by Parker John's Pizza and Barbecue, Bell and Health, Premier Financial, Todd Olick New York Life, Rio Logistics, TJD Appraisal Services, Albright Again, Rex Bakery, Keenbaum Services, Goodfellas Barbershop, Mike Kiel's Lounge, Mike's Kiel Lounge, Crest Realty, Gravel Pit, On Point Financial, Lumberyard Brewery, Dynamic Heating and Cooling, Signature Flooring, Kiel Booster Club, and by members of the NEW Sports Radio Broadcasters Club. We bring you back 1st and goal from the 4-yard line, 36 seconds to play here in the third quarter of action. Seachin will be the only man in the backfield. Let's see what they draw up here. Snap to Seachin. Seachin hurdles over the offensive line.
He really wanted to get in that end zone there.
Yeah. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 4-yard line.
Pretty ambitious with that hurdle there.
We'll see if they get a playoff here. I believe they'll just send it to the end of the quarter. 10 seconds and counting. Bulldogs will break. And they're going to let this thing run out to the end of the third quarter. 49-0 through 3 here from Kiel, Wisconsin. We'll be back for fourth quarter action when we come back.
Stop in at Mike's Kiel Lounge, the coolest bar in town with a bird's eye view of the river. Open every day at noon, except Tuesdays at 1:30. Stop in for some great food and drinks and check out our daily specials. Sunday and Monday, enjoy half-price appetizers. On Tuesdays, cheeseburger and fries. On Wednesday, indulge on chili cheese fries. And on Thursdays, brat patties and poppers. And on Fridays, enjoy mini tacos and chicken wings. Right next to the post office in Kiel, visit Mike's Kiel Lounge.
Go Kiel Raiders! Premier Financial Credit Union proudly supports our hometown teams. With offices in Kiel, New Holsting, and Chilton, Premier Financial Credit Union is your hometown community credit union. To learn more about the credit union difference, please visit yourpfcu.com.
Welcome back to Kiel Raider Radio. Raiders lead at 49-0 as we start the fourth quarter of action from Fifrick Field. Peshtigo has it at the Raiders' 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. Let's see if they can get on the board for the first time tonight.
Yeah, they really want to change their scoreboard on their side of the board.
Absolutely. And we got a little scoring update for you. Winneconne leads Kohler 35-0, approaching 2.5 to play in the third quarter. Once again, it'll be Seachin and the lonely man in the backfield. 2nd and goal from the 4. Let's see what happens here. Seachin running on the near side, and he's in. Touchdown, Peshtigo. On the board for the first time tonight, and it comes from their man Seachin in the backfield.
Yeah, they had that, I don't know what you want to call it, bully formation, where Seachin, the taking the snap and just following his big boys up front, getting the end zone.
And we saw that play back-to-back. Seachin before the quarter tried to hurdle over that offensive line, and this time they set up the same formation and runs it in for a 4-yard touchdown. Looks like they're going to go for 2 here, and Seachin once again in the backfield. Seachin's going to throw it to number 25. I can't even say that name. Krasherik. Mr. Velker can say it a lot better than I can. Krasherik. 2-point conversion is good. And Peshtigo is on the board for the first time tonight.
Yeah, and this time they run that same formation. Raider defense probably expecting that same rush, but he decided to pull it out and throw it to his receiver who is open in the end zone.
Boy, I still cannot say that name. It's Krasherik. 49-8, Raiders lead it here. 11:55 to go in the fourth quarter of action. Are you looking for sweet treats, delicious pastries, fresh donuts? How about the best fresh baked bread or hard rolls? Rex Bakery serving up the delicious bakery that we have come to love. Check out their retail location right in downtown Kiel at 319 Fremont Street, or give them a call to set up a wholesale account for your business. Your 4th generation hometown bakery. Rex Bakery, family owned since 1908. Raiders will get the ball back here with 11:55 to go in the fourth quarter after the 4-yard touchdown from number 11, Dathan Seachin. Senior for this Bulldogs team, 6'3", 185 pounds. It'll be the Bulldogs 2, kick it away. It'll be Schaefer to receive back at the 10-yard line, a bobbled kickoff return. Schaefer, nice pickup there, though, of about 15 yards, and it'll set them up at the 25-yard line.
Yeah, the Raiders special teams guys, they've had a little bit of trouble fielding some of these kicks. You know, that kick right there, a couple punts earlier in the game by Zorn, but
yeah,
luckily they haven't turned it over.
That's something they'll definitely want to clean up next week and make sure they make no mistakes against Kewanee. It'll set up the Raiders at their own 25-yard line, approaching 11 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter of action. Kiel, Wisconsin, Miles Detroit, Derek Meyer. Happy to have you here for the kickoff of the football playoffs. Bekenbaum and Schaefer in the backfield. They're just going to kill some time here, under 11 minutes to go. And they'll start it with Schaefer. Schaefer, a little gain on the play.
Schaefer, the ball carrier, brought down by Lacombe.
Gain of about 2 yards. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Gain of 2, 2nd and 8.
From the 27-yard line. '59 viewers here on the Facebook. That's awesome. Shout out Haley Milbrath saying shout out to the wonderful guys behind the mic tonight. We appreciate you. What an impressive team effort. Go Raiders, says Liz Muse. Guys got other game scores. We do. Yeah, Valders tied with Cedar Grove 14-14, right? Shout out David Friend with that update in the chat. Shout out Gary Lee watching. Gary Lee, a senior last year.
3rd and 4 for Kiel.
3rd and 4 coming up from the 26-yard line. Oh yeah, I was looking at the scoreboard. 3rd and 4 from the 31-yard line. We camp on that near side at the wide receiver spot. Schaefer once again in the backfield. See what the Raiders have here in stock. It'll be Hager in motion. They're going to give it to Hager. Hager trying to get the first down on the near side, and he's going to be stuffed by multiple Peshtigo Bulldogs. It'll be 4th down coming up here. 9 minutes to play in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, Hager just kept trying to get outside and nothing doing. Just getting pushed outside by the Bulldog defense.
Zorn will punt it away here, 4th and 6 from the 29. It'll be Seachin and Reiswitz back to return it here. .820 and rolling. Good punt there from Zorn at the 40-yard line. Fair catch from Seachin. I haven't seen a lot of fair catches, this year from punts and
no. Normally,
kickoffs.
Normally those punts are going to be line drives or.
Yeah, Zorn able to get it straight up in the air there, so Seachin calls the fair catch, and that will set them up at the 39-yard line. 1st and 10 coming up for the Bulldogs. 7:48 to play in the 4th quarter of action from Kiel, Wisconsin. Getting to the end here from Fifrick Field. Raiders lead at 49-8. It's so quiet here. You can hear the quarterbacks talking their cadence.
Yeah, you can hear the cadence.
I believe number 87, Charlie Cooper, now back there at the quarterback spot. We've seen that change multiple times here tonight between number 7, Robeson, and 87, Cooper.
Yeah, and Kiel tonight's going to get the victory over Peshtigo. May need a quick fact check out of Craig here, but I think last time Kiel played Peshtigo, 2013. Peshtigo won 34-18. Aaron Field, 160 yards rushing, 2 touchdowns. Riley Feldman, 4 receptions, 6 yards, and a touchdown.
Where do you find that?
A lot of history.
Yeah, I'm curious because, yeah.
Jesus Sandoval, 3 receptions, 30 yards.
Yeah.
It was I have here. It was a 20-18 game early in the 4th.
It'll be 3rd and 4 from the 45-yard line here for the Bulldogs. Let's see if they can convert here, and if they don't get it, they'll definitely go for it here. Try to keep the offense out on the field. It'll be 8 Reiswitz to go to the near side. Seachin once again in the backfield. They got 3 men there on the far side. Cooper gets the snap, drops back up the middle, and it's picked off by number 14, Brady Kienbaum, brought down at the 49-yard line, midfield. And that will set up this Raiders offense at midfield. Kienbaum with the interception.
Yeah, the backup quarterback getting it done on the defensive side of the ball as well.
Kienbaum's 2nd interception on the year, and his first one was a pick 6. That'll set up the Raiders 1st and 10 from midfield, 5:20 to go here in the final quarter of action from Kiel, Wisconsin. Getting down to the wire here. Be Tristan Wasmer on that far side. What?
Does he have updates?
Do you have Kiwani update? 35-0, Kiwani leads. Holstein down 13-7 there. Some updates from you. Kyle Koenig getting in there, getting some reps there at the running back spot. Loss of 1 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 11 from their own 49. Approaching 4.5 to play here in the final quarter of action. Second 11 from their own 49 here. Approaching 4:15 to play. Kienbaum will take his time to get the snap off. They blitz Kienbaum, and Kienbaum is brought down for a sack. Bulldogs bring the blitz, and Kienbaum is brought down right away. Yeah, and you could see that from a mile away, those guys coming right away.
Yeah, they're just kind of cheating. They're kind of seeing when the Raiders are going to snap the ball, cheating, and just blitzing on that play.
Brought down at the 43-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 17 from their own 43. 3:44 and rolling here in the fourth quarter. This crowd is ready to see a Kiel win here. 3.5 to play in the fourth quarter. Koenig back there in the backfield. Wasmer on the far side. They fake it to Koenig. Kienbaum's going to keep it himself, but brought down there in the backfield. No loss of yardage on the play.
Sherman with the tackle.
Brought down at the 39-yard line. It's going to be 4th and long. And it'll be Zorn to punt it away here with 3 minutes to go in the final quarter of action. Be the Raiders' final drive of this one here tonight. Bulldogs will probably finish this one out here. Zorn with a nice boot. Fair catch at about the 25-yard line. Mark at the 24-yard line, and that will set up this Bulldogs offense under 2.5 to play here in the fourth quarter from Kiel, Wisconsin. So if you're the Raiders, you get a big win here tonight, 49-8. Your score right now, and will probably be your final. So what are they? Probably going to take on a very talented Kewanee team next week. What do they do to, come out strong and get that win?
Yeah, it's going to be a tough matchup. Kewanee 2 seed versus 3 seed. It'll be a good game again. Another opportunity to challenge themselves, and we're in playoffs, so you lose and you go home. So everybody doesn't want their season to end. So everyone's going to be playing tough.
Gain of 11 there for Seachin, brought down at the 35-yard line. Will move the chains, approaching 1.5 to play here in the final quarter. And the Raiders' offense once again really strong this week, and touchdowns coming from everyone from Pitson, Gullickson. The Trey Bartz had that nice catch earlier in the first half. So just all these offensive weapons coming to use here tonight, and an overall great team win. Flag flies, yeah. Seachin looks like he lowered.
Yeah, there's a penalty.
See what happens here. .107 with a stopped clock here. Yeah, Seachin came in head first. Yeah, it will be.
Personal foul against Peshtigo.
Personal foul from Seachin with the helmet first there on the run, and that'll bring back the Bulldogs back to the 28-yard line.
Probably just a little frustration out of Seachin, realizing his season coming to an end, and
just trying to make something happen there and try to get some extra yards. But he's been their really only guy tonight. He gets the carry once again past the 35-yard line. 40 seconds and rolling here in the fourth quarter. One more play, and this should do it here from Fifrick Field. Your Raiders are going to advance to level 2 of the playoffs to take on looking like the number 3 seed Kewanee if they get the win there tonight. Yeah, they might call it here. 10 seconds and rolling. And they will take a knee, Robeson's final knee of the season. And the Raiders win it here from Fifrick Field, 49-8. What a win for the Raiders. We'll step aside, take a break, and come back, give you a quick summary, and get you on your way here from Kiel Raider Radio.
Are you looking for someone to build you your new house, or maybe remodel your old aging home? Maybe you need some small work done, like installing a storm door or a new window. Those little home improvements that you just can't find the time for, or maybe you just don't know how. Well, Albright Again Home Improvements has you covered, where no job is too small. If interested, give us a call at 920-894-7507 or shoot us an email at albrightagainllc@yahoo.com. Located in Kiel, call Albright Again Home Improvements for all your home improvement needs. As with most other things in life, the key to achieving your long-term financial objectives is preparation. Your goal may be to protect your family during your working years or guarantee your own retirement security. These things won't happen by accident. It is important to map out a strategy that will help you meet those goals. The good news is that it is never too late to start. Of course, preparing your financial future can be intimidating. Luckily, you do not have to do it alone. Putting your strategy into action starts with a simple phone call to your local New York Life agent, Todd Oleg. You can find Todd on the 300th block of Fremont Street in Kiel. Todd brings knowledge and expertise to help families and businesses in Kiel and surrounding communities achieve financial success. He looks forward to seeing you soon. Go Raiders! Do you want a classic cut like a flat top, or a modern cut like an undercut? Or are you looking for a new style altogether? If the answer is yes, stop in at Goodfellas Barbershop. Goodfellas is now a father and son business. So stop in at 630 Fremont Street for a great haircut with great service. Interested in an appointment? Visit their new website at goodfellasbarbershopinc.com or call 920-894-HAIR. Goodfellas Barbershop. Cut the way you like it.
Are your property taxes too high? We can provide you with a report to take to your county or city meeting. Need to settle an estate? We can provide a retrospective or current market value report. Going through asset liquidation? We can provide you with an opinion of fair market value for you or your lawyer's needs. Curious on what your home is worth in the current market or how a certain improvement may impact its value? We can do that too. With over 10 years of appraisal experience, we can satisfy your needs. Check us out at tjdappraisalservice.com or text or call with any questions or requests at 920-286-2115. That's TJD Appraisal in Kiel.
Sargento is now hiring general production roles starting at $24 an hour at their new location in Fond du Lac County. Award-winning benefits, tuition assistance, and a 401k plan that ranks among the top 1% in the U.S. Work for a leading national brand right in your community. Go to careers.sargento.com and apply today. Sargento, your passion, our culture.
Welcome back to Kiel Raider Radio. Raiders are victorious 49-8 to kick off the football playoffs here from Kiel, Wisconsin. And what a win from this Raiders team. They move on. They will likely take on the number 3 seed Kewanee next week back here at Fifrick Field. Big one here tonight. The offense was obviously, no doubt, the factor for this one. And Peshtigo only getting one touchdown there late in the fourth quarter from their guy, number 11, Sechin, with the carry in the 4-yard touchdown. But, Derek, what do they do next week to play a very good Kewanee team? And nothing similar to this team. They got to be ready to play.
Yeah, I mean, they came out rolling here again tonight, something they've done all year. And, you know, it's going to be the same thing next week, excuse me. You know, offense got to play well, disciplined football. Defense has been playing really good as of late. You know, they're flying all over the field, you know, making tackles together, forcing turnovers. So, you know, they're kind of playing all three phases of the game really well right now, and they just got to continue to do that and, you know, make sure they're staying disciplined, you know, taking care of the ball and limiting their penalties. I think that's going to be huge for this Raider team.
Absolutely, and making sure those injuries, hopefully some of them will come back next week. Langenfeld hopefully will be back next week. Lemieux hopefully we'll see back next week. Those will be two big guys to have as they advance into the postseason and possibly make a historic playoff run here as they get the win 49-8 here against the 7th seed Peshtigo Bulldogs. Once again, your Raiders are a 2 seed. They will move on to level 2 of the playoffs. 8 minutes in the Kewanee Brilliant game. Kewanee leads 35-0. And they will likely take on Kewanee.
Miles, the local celebrity.
Getting some waves up here. As that will just about do it here from Kiel Raider Radio. Raiders are victorious 49-8. We will see you next week here from Fifrick Field for level 2 of the playoffs. Thank you, everyone, and have a great weekend.
Good luck to you tomorrow, Miles.
Thank you.